Shaggy, Shaggy, Shaggy. He is the final boss of Dragon Ball Evolution. It's the boss that we all grind to get high level. I mean, you either struggle with it, you one-shot it, or you're insane and you do it without one-shotting it and just grind him like through his forms like you're some maniac that just okay, off topic, but I mean like dude, he is getting kind of old. We can all agree. He's been here for a while, a couple of years in fact, and it's just like, bruh. And it's like we need a new boss, fam. So let's agree with that. And it's just not just like new powerhouse boss, but something that has like a cool gimmick and is strong, but is good for all levels, no matter what you are, weak or strong. And and I feel like a good boss is just something that we can do a poll on. Like, give us examples, do polls, or ask for like our input on it. Like, what boss do we want? What type of gimmicks would be cool with it, you know? And I feel like a good starting point for gimmicks would probably be kind of like the Wanaka boss in Wanaka, you know? He had reflection damage and he healed. I think that was really cool. I think that besides just hitting hard, he had a cool gimmick. It was something unique, like to him, that even a high level could take massive damage or still be annoyed because he had a gimmick that was nice and stuff. And that was a good idea. That's something I liked about the Goofy thing, is that it had a good boss, and we need more of that. And instead of just having like a temporary raid, we have a boss and then a form. It should be like a permanent raid. It's not like Capsule Corp, but just like a place around the map or something that's where there's a permanent raid pad, and it has like a boss of whatever we decide on, like the community decides on, right? And he has a unique gimmick that makes him like the same difficulty as level 100,000 or 10,000. Like have him scale with your level or something, and maybe the XP scale too. Like something that would keep us engaged, because that's something that would be really cool, and I feel like it'd keep the game more alive since we'd have something to do. And it's just more expanding, right? Because no matter what, no matter how strong you get, the boss will always be the same difficulty. He will always be hard, no matter what you do, and it'll be a challenge. And like, if you're gonna have multiple people in the lobby, then like just get the strongest player and scale it to that, right? But here's the thing: you all get the XP of the strongest player, so it'd be more rewarding to have like the community, like having high levels help lower levels in the community. It'd be more rewarding that way, and it just keep everyone more engaged. It'd make a lot of stuff better and a lot of room for improvement. Because off of that, like literally, you can add more stuff to it. You know, like accessories, clothing, or whatever. But just to start, a cool boss with a cool gimmick, and it's really fun. That keeps the community engaged, and it's what we need. It's something that could really use. Like, okay, I have an example of a boss, but let me say what it is. Now, this boss is actually a dual boss. I think it'd be a good idea to have not only Gogeta in it, but Vegito too. Now, this would make it a lot more interesting, right? Because here we have two fusions, like the most hyped fusions, and you fight them. And you might wonder, like, well, why them? Why not some bad guy? And the reason is because, like, I think if we're gonna do it in a community raid that's gonna last longer and be there, that scales, Gogeta and Vegeta are probably the best ones for that, because you could, it makes some concept as to why they always scale, because they're getting stronger or whatever, as they're training, like whenever you're not in the raid. It's just make it more understandable, right? And you make it fun, like going through other Super Saiyan transformations and whatnot. And maybe, who knows, like as you beat them, Patara or Fusion gets a stronger little multiplier or whatever, like some made up thing that you can do every time you win and beat them. Just something fun, right? That we can just get our head around. I'll have some fun in the DBE game and expand on it. Just stuff like that, you know, and host polls to help us expand on it and we talk about it more. So yeah, I mean, I just want to talk to you guys about this because I feel like we can really push DBE and get it a lot more popular than it already is. Like, the game has a lot of potential. I think we can agree on that. It's shown that in the Ultra Ego Raid with the form. It's shown that 5K players, that was really good. So we know the game is popular. But we just need the right content to get that there. So, it's just small stuff like this that'll help Deep E get along and get up there in the big games. And it's definitely possible. Seen it before. It's got the potential. So I have faith in everyone here that we will be able to decide on a boss and get a boss added, like as a raid permanently, and have some fun with it. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this. It was my little rant about how Shaggy's the current final boss and has been the final boss, and should we need a new one? So yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. If you watched this long, first of all, you're amazing and a goat. So, thanks for that. And make sure you join the Discord, like and subscribe, all that goofy stuff. And take care, guys, because there's a long road ahead. And we gotta get Dragon Ball Evolution all the way up this road. That way, we gotta get it past Dragon Blocks. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, catch you lads later. Let's get this thing more popular than it already is.